day 5. We are at venue, Manchester in the building, mate, so fucking This is the first battle of the day and we're going to jump straight into it. On the right hand side, you've seen him on Premier Battles before, Manchester. Show some love for Giz!
And on my left hand side, second appearance in the league, make some fucking noise for fucking RX Southside, man.
Decided off camera. Round 1 on Giz, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. See, I ain't wrote around, but I'm talking about how long I've been around, so this young man should respect me. Nah, they're saying he's an animal, and he's sick. Well then how about I turn this to a veterinary? They're saying he's aggressive, a bully, but that's cool. I like violence. From birth it was bred in me. So it's only right I take this bitch head off with a pole like it's hereditary. Nah, you know what I'm saying, Ricky? I've got no problem getting violent. You're only good for being loud, acting up and wilding. It's funny. So he's the loudest with the least to say. That's what I'm finding. And we all thought a lesson from whispers might have taught him how to stay silent. Brother, you were doomed from the start. You thought they had your best interest at heart, but they have led you to harm. I am Genghis Khan with a pen in his palm. I'll swing a bat at his neck, leave his head at a slant. Have him looking like an extra from a zombie flick. Heading, he'll be walking dead back to Nam. Nah, we all know what he's like. Bold, boasting online. He said he's gonna fire me. Tell him to come looking. Never been known to hide. Soon as they pull up, we're running out on them like an Amazonian tribe. Nah, all that extra shit, nah, that ain't gonna work with me. They say your boy's greasy, what, like I ain't got dirt on me. Let him act mercilessly. I'll be at his gate with the tools, like I heard you got work for me. Let the bastard test me. Brother, don't tempt me. The right hand will leave him slumped on the spot. It's like narcolepsy. And he's looking hurt right now. Like he want to rip somebody's shirt right now. He's looking hurt right now. Like he wants to rip somebody's shirt right now. End up with another 50 comments on YouTube throwing him dirt right now. But look at this. Giz is on match day 5 and he didn't even get picked. No, I'm not.
Let's go.
I'm on match day 5 and I didn't get picked. No, I'm not part of the popular crowd. I'm an outcast in this shit. I'm a Spartan with the bars. They just passed me Ricks. I've got his heart in my palm. Once I pass it through his ribs. Let him go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I was supposed to battle you on era versus era, but battling whispers for me made more sense. Plus, you ain't done enough in your era or mine, so let's not even pretend. I've watched you get fucked up in your era, now you're coming to my era just to get fucked up again. You've been showing me fake love, trying to be my friend. Yeah, I do fuck with Southside and them. She ain't even quit her job yet. We don't need you to look out for the new gen. So nice to meet you, Giz. AKA Gavin Michael, right? Gavin Michael. Ain't this the guy that just about beat Villain? You left him injured. I would have killed that albino, but that's where me and you are different. So listen, from a black man to a white man, Michael, you struggled with that skin condition. Fuck you and his skin condition. No more feeling sorry for these vets. Let's keep up or we're going past you. You ain't even top 1,000 in ABK and you can't even argue. You are just another stepping stone that's around the rivers, like Takeshi's castle. You didn't even help build this castle. But I want to battle Southside. Cool, I'm here. Now what? I heard Giz was sending for me. I hope not, because that would be McGregor to Joshua. And at some point, we got to talk about that random shot. This might be a long shot, but I think it should be you standing there with your name at the front under bright blue lights. Premier Battles. What do you think? All right, how about you standing right here with your name at the front under the same bright blue lights? Because you are the weakest link. Of course you are. Of course you are. You're fucking up ABK and they know it. That can never be me. You ain't on the field battling as much as them. You don't seem too keen. You're just a father that wants to hide behind this bush like Homo in the meme. And please, before I forget, I was watching your old freestyle videos and it's either you're talking about wanking or you got a beer in your hand. I was thinking, Giz, what the fuck? Pause if necessary. So I really want to open a new beer can, but I need to have a quick rub. Because I'm Gizmo and I'm horny and drunk. I bet you go home and type in porn pub. Round 1.
Hold it down.
Yo. So Gemini said I was a reject. And guess what? He was fucking right. Yeah, I'm one of the devil's rejects and I'm creeping into your house at night. I got a sack over my head with 2 holes cut out for eyes. Like, you don't ever seen that film The Strangers? Well, like that, but in Peckham Rye. See, deep down inside, he knows he ain't fucking with the team. Dub got the better of him, he had to take it out on his team. But then I have to shut this whole event down if he tries that shit with me. Tell this comedian there'll be no battles to watch, man, once I give him that Rorschach speech. Cause I'm not in the pit with you, Rix. You're in the pit with me. See?
Let's go.
See, from the start, I showed you love, and that of the truest kind. Way before these bigger leagues ever had you in mind. Then I saw you call me out on Twitter, trying to use me to elevate you to newer heights. Now it's codename Chop Suey. They should have given him a shake up so he'd wake up and realise it was suicide. See, here's the thing though, Rix. You ain't got that crazy to make the scene go skits, overcompensating for all that weekly vote shit. I remember when you was obsessed with my boy Tariq. Yeah, it was noted, we noticed it. His Instagram story had black tea on it daily like an emo kid. So crazy. Like an emo kid. See, here's the thing though, you ain't a bad guy, you're actually a nice one that means well. I can read it in your DNA, every fibre, each detail. See, from the day I was conceived, I put my mother through extreme hell. And I'm still battling the demons, so excuse me if I don't seem well. I just got kicked out of the DMT realm for starting fights with the machine elf. Yeah, go on, you go. Your time.
Fuck you, no. Let's go. Second round on RX, let's go.
So you standing here only tells me that you told yourself that Southside is dead. See, you could have been a good friend, but now that's a topic I don't want to extend. So it's a machete going through your scalp instead. So even if they are stitching you back together, you are constantly reminded that I am so ahead. I want to have bones click. Oh yeah. So even if they are stitching you back together, you are constantly reminded that I am so ahead.
Go, do it again, start again.
Oh, am I allowed to bring back for one? So you standing here only tells me that you told yourself that Southside is dead. See, you could have been my good friend, but that's a topic I don't want to extend. So it's a machete going through your scalp instead. So even if they are stitching you back together, you are constantly reminded that I am so ahead. I want to hear bones click, skin rip. You are a disaster, standing in front of the reel. And by the 3rd round, we're going to see that I'm too sick. But for now, I got a drill that's loud. And I'm really in the mood to just drill shit. PTSD. So your neighbor is clueless. She's too thick. Because for the last 20 years, that store next door used to be Screwfix. I want you to lose to Cobra.
That's me.
I want you to lose to Cobra. He dealt with you real quick. You sniffing coke before the battle thinking, yeah, this is gonna make me sick. How could you not control that snake, but your whole life you've been playing with a brick? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because I can't relate. Should I tell everyone what's pain? Being in the game for just over 10 years and not being able to elevate right now because your name don't hold enough weight. How can you think we're mates when it's only now you're seeing my face? How does your stomach get bigger every battle but they ain't giving you no big plates? How am I here showing them what a G is, but when they type in who the G is, it comes up with your face? This is the same. How am I here showing them what a G is, but when they type in who the G is, it comes up with your face? This is the same face I'll slash with a blade 100 times. So even if a blind person is watching this battle, just by hearing the slashes, they'll know that Southside is a crazy guy. This blade is shorter than the time you've been here, but long enough to make you bleed out and die. Now you've got 8 minutes to survive, maybe 9. Furthermore, it's funny how we're in Manchester and he ain't got that much injury time. So catch me slipping, you must be crazy. All this talk about Southside this, Southside that will get you hit up, no if, buts or maybes. You ain't cutting any sides. And even if you do, boy, it better be to look like the guy in the car versus lazy. So admit you got lazy and the passion for battle rap, you have to dig deep to find it. Admit your name is only on this flyer because my name is beside it. I'm here because killing Gizmo for no reason is exciting. Literally, fuck your name. I'll cut Gizmo in half with no MO behind it. Round 2.
Yeah, you ready? I bet that mask smells like weed. Yeah, finish. I bet that mask smells like weed, sweat, Morley's. Bruv, it is actually sickening. Because everybody knows Morley's is pigeon. I mean, the first time I see him come out in that mask, I mean the very beginning, I had the biggest of inklings. The whole shit was a gimmick, you see, it's not what we're thinking. Because a lot of us have got cases and come out with bare faces spitting. Then it dawned on me, it's the second time this year I had to talk to a fake villain. I mean, you told Dub he was in a boy band. I scratched my head, raised my hand like, wait, I've got a question. Ain't you in a group called Southside or No Side? And don't that sound like a Hood One Direction? Fucking, like a Hood One Direction. Fucking Bally Styles. Fucking Bally Styles, out of acting world, ooh, come do your worst on me. You and all your backup singers can click their fingers while they circle me. You and all your backup singers can click their, go on, have a little team talk. You and all your you and the backup singers can click their fingers but they all circle me. You're not going to see another front man bite the dust like Freddie Mercury. Now, I couldn't put this any more politely. The minute you say something I don't like, I mean even slightly, you'll see a whole different side of me, like the spirit of Ragnar Lothbrok is inside of me. Even slightly, like the spirit of Ragnar Lothbrok's inside of me, and I'll be dragging your dead corpse from Rye Lane all the way to Highbury. Bro, you better talk to me nicely, and if I've got to get rid of him on the lively, I've got a spot in Unhid Cemetery, I can drop him off nicely. So, yeah, so, I know you do, bro. I know you do. I can drop him off nicely. See, you let that head get way too big for that mask. He showed, see, that's why he's not wearing it. Too big for that mask. He showed the caveman he could create fire and then felt too advanced. And you lot, you got him too gassed up, turned into an arrogant cunt, and there's no way of turning that because the damage is done. But this is Rey Mysterio versus The Big Show. One choke slam and he's done.
I told myself when I touched down in Manchester, I need this round to remind them of Berbatov. Smooth for that third round. I should leave you on life support for thinking you can beat me how? This was a favour for Troubz. He said, no, don't kill him. Straight away, talk to him, walk him down. So you would have been laying on your deathbed, but that plug is the only reason you are still breathing now. So what's good, Giz? So everyone look at Skizmo, the guy that made his way all the way to bottom tier because he couldn't pull through. I want everyone in the room to hold up your hand and pretend you're holding that invisible zoo. Everyone, please. Gizmo, look around the room. That's how close we are to giving up with you. I want everyone to hold up your hand and pretend you're holding that invisible zoo. That's how close we are to giving up with you. You ain't stood in front of the right killers. That's the only reason why you are still alive. The way the UK scene is right now, I think you of all people should step aside. Because all these years you've been running to go nowhere. You've had enough time since you arrived. And that is why I'll keep, and clearly you don't look like the fitness type of guy. And that is why I'll keep sending bodies back and forth until everyone in your family does a suicide. Talking of suicide, I watched you catch dust on the shelf. Before it was so much potential, winning on other leagues. NLC, you done well. You was driving through battle rap fast. Didn't crash against Crash. That was nasty, yo. But then you became part of the Wanderers. We saw that Mr. Speed couldn't handle the prem, so now he wants to kill himself. I'm going through real life shit, and that's why I do this so they can't take my last breath. Lord, give me strength. A whole new 360 will be the best. You keep playing these killing games. I'm really out here losing family and friends. I bet he won't play no more games if he gets the ring of death. They said Giz is a legend. I said, what the fuck for? I don't feel that. I said, what the fuck for? I don't feel that. If he's a legend, why ain't he battling for that belt in Vizual's hands to be exact? Why ain't you on the big cards against internationals that Prem have? As a matter of fact, your next battle is the only battle you're going to have some sort of impact. Southside or no side, you know what it is. Round 3, 2-1, 3-0, but I'll never lose to Giz.